Welcome to Author's Idea, a production of MJR Productions and JR Global. These podcasts feature ideas and conversations from Mahesh, Joshi and JR Klein. Both are established business leaders with expertise recognized worldwide. As co-authors of several books on global business, they present observations and practical ideas on leadership, this age of transformation, and the interrelated nature of the planet. Here is your host, JR Klein.
Golden handcuffs are only part of the change barriers story, with the next part being of equal importance. When companies think about making major market and organizational shifts, they need to know what the business's DNA looks like. What does corporate culture look like, and what skills, capacities, and people make up the company's competencies? What are the strengths and what are the weaknesses? At Kodak, there was a contentious board meeting centering on a debate about going digital or staying a chemical company. The decision was made to move to a digital corporation rather than a chemical company. The chemical division, Eastman Chemical, was sold off and consequently became a successful billion-dollar company in the southeast United States. Kodak's pharmaceutical division was also sold off. Effectively, they were out of the chemical business, but in reality, they remained a chemical company at the DNA level. They were culturally, strategically, and operationally a chemical company without the capacities, talents, or individuals to become a digital organization. Many companies with choices in front of them are stuck because lots of people backed the common DNA. In these cases, people joined companies like Kodak because it was almost like joining a civic club. It was secure. People were attracted to Kodak because they felt they could have a lifetime job. What could ever happen to Kodak? It was hugely successful year upon year. Many other companies have experienced the phenomenon of attracting employees that are risk-averse, and when they look at change, the cultural DNA is always trying to take the risk out. In contrast, Brian Goldner was a surprise choice for Hasbro, a Providence-based toy manufacturer. He came from a tiny division in Hollywood. He was in the movie business, and the fact that the company chose someone from the movie business to run a toy company was unbelievably challenging. Hasbro leadership knew that a different type of DNA was needed and understood that entertainment was essential to redefine the toy business, and that is what Goldner did. But DNA cannot be all that there is. Aren't there other barriers? In Part 5, we'll talk about pride, pockets, and paralysis.
Thank you for listening. If you are interested in more of the author's ideas, look for their Oxford University Press published books on global business wherever books are sold. If you are interested in contacting the authors, they can be reached via JR Global at 01 614 526 9118.